Hey everyone, I hope you're well. Today we're reacting and breaking down the Alter lore trailer, the new legend for Apex Season 21, and trying to explain exactly what's going on, how it ties into the lore, and what to make of this trailer, because it's very confusing. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Let's try and break down who Alter really is and what we can expect from the new season. Now, before I get started, we're going to play it through once without pausing it and not trying to interrupt it too much, and then we'll go through again and explain my thoughts on what's going on and making sense of who this new character really is. Let's get into it. Ooh, what is going on here? Autos? Is that Alter? That's the tail.
In every world asks me the same thing.
Oh dear.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Well, if you really want to know.
She is very
For
evil.
years, they raised me to be a killer.
Okay.
And I was the best. But when they betrayed me, I only had one choice. Every person in every world asks me the same thing.
So she's killing a lot of people right now.
Well, listen carefully. For years, I sought vengeance for those who had been taken from me.
I got a lot to say. We'll go over it in a minute.
Every world asks me the same thing.
That's the city below Olympus.
King. For years, I was a hunter of the old ways.
What?
Also,
Okay.
I had a bird.
Yeah.
Every person asks me the same thing.
Who are you?
I was a dedicated martial artist, but then I discovered a passion for football.
Who are you?
I was born of stone with tremendous power, fighting to gain immortality.
Who are you?
I was the reigning modern champion.
Just like the teaser in game.
For years, I was the leader of... Who are you?
Okay. And is this actual reality now?
Who am I? I'm the one who's there at the end. Or am I?
Or am I? Okay. Whoa. Very twisted dimension. Okay, so we got to break this down. There's a lot to break down. First things first. Oh, Upheaval gameplay trailer reveal. The 3rd of May, 2024. Okay, so that's good to know. However, there's a lot to go over in this video. First things first, we know a couple pieces of information from past sort of teasers and stuff in the game. So obviously the first thing we get from this is Ultra is absolutely crazy, and it's like every time she comes across somebody who she is sent to kill, these people are like, who are you? And then she just makes up a ridiculous story, and there's this layer of what is even real and what's not, and I think that's part of her character. I think this whole thing here, dead parents on a gravestone, really sends home the idea that she's just making this story up. She doesn't really care about any of this stuff. She is making all of this up, of course. She can't be Bloodhound. She's not Bloodhound. She's obviously making that up. Her ties to all of this stuff here, like, she's a bird, right? Like, none of this actually happened. She's just playing with her victims, making up these crazy stories, because she's crazy and just finds it fun and likes making a fool of everyone. I don't know. But this end scene is very interesting. Definitely, we know this lore in game tied to, basically in the game right now, Horizon has discovered that she may have made a time travel device in the past, and she just realized it in the future. It's a bit confusing, but anyway, she created the time travel device, the same one that was in the Titanfall 2 mission, and now she's got her hands on it. And I'm guessing this dimension traveling character, Alta, may want to reach out to Horizon to also get her hands on time travel. Because if you are this crazy, maniacal, powerful person who can go through dimensions, then why not also go through time as well? So obviously she seems to want to get her hands on Horizon. And one thing we know from the in-game teaser, where when you go into the teaser and you throw a Nessie into a Wraith portal, a Mahjong tile will appear, teasing Alta, is that Alta is capable of interdimensional travel. She is able to go through dimensions. So in some sense, maybe some of these stories are real in one dimension or another. Or maybe they're just all made up and she's just trolling her victims. One other little bit of information that we got. I just want to bring this back, okay? I made a lore trailer the other day. Take a look at her gauntlet on her left arm. Okay? Now, I don't see any scars on her left arm here, but maybe we'll see that more in sort of future reveals. If she has a scar on her left arm, it will 100% confirm that Wraith knew who Alta was, and in fact, she may actually be a past test subject of Wraith, because in one of the stories, she was essentially really scared. It was in season 13. This mercenary came on with a gauntlet on her left arm that matched Wraith's power and strength, and this massive scar went down her arm, leading up to a gauntlet on her left arm. And Wraith had a moment where she was like, do I know you? Because remember, Wraith's past, she's kind of forgotten it all. But she used to be a scientist that kind of tested phase technology, interdimensional technology, and it may be that Alta is one of her test subjects. So interesting that she's coming through into the games to hunt down Horizon and not Wraith. Here's a nice little interesting thing as well. Right at the end, Apex Legends, look at this. Is it true? I just saw that now. Right at the end, where is it? Just saw that. Wait, yeah, just for a split second. That's crazy. It says, is it true? Let's see if we can grab that. Can't even get it, but it says, is it true? Time will tell, or something like that. So obviously, all of those stories probably aren't true. Let's be honest. Let's just have a nice little play through this again and see if there's any other references that we can kind of pick up on. It's going to be interesting for sure here. So obviously, she is capable of portal travel, just like Wraith and Ash, as you see. And also, one thing is, in this season 13 comic, she was like a mercenary. Don't really know why. So obviously, she's trained in killing and seems to have killed a lot of people. Don't know for what reason, whether it's for her own personal gain or she has been hired to do something like that. I'm not quite sure.
In every world asks me.
This guy here looks like a scientist, so there may be a chance that she's trying to hunt down people that have caused her all this suffering. Potentially, kind of like Revenant. But I don't know. We don't really know who that man is. And then this, to me, kind of looks like a made-up version of kind of the truth, right? If she has been made to be sort of like a super soldier in her mind, but actually in reality, that goes back to the whole phase technology, her being tested on by Wraith and all those scientists, and that would kind of make sense. She believes she's been trained to be a super soldier. In this scene, she has two sort of like teammates, you know? She looks like the boss. Quite interesting. But once again, we don't know the reality or truth of this. Lunar collision. Now, this image here is quite funny because that happened just now in the game. So all of this stuff happening seems to be very much right now. You know, it's like present day, not in the past. So that's one thing to take from it. Looks like she is a Chinese legend as well, as a lot of people have been rumoring. And then this whole scene here is just like to really emphasize the idea that all of these stories are just made up, right? She is just making this stuff up, right? If it isn't clear enough. We have this dude, some businessman, okay? So the people that she's hunting down is what's quite interesting to me. Why is she killing these people? And now, why is she going to find Horizon? It may all be tied together. I guess we'll learn out more in the upcoming seasons. I think that they kind of want to keep Alta's story a little bit hidden, and more will be revealed as the season goes on. But yeah, we've got the gameplay trailer coming, so I guess I'll see you for that one. Thanks for watching, my friends. I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio.